Lego is failing. You want people to recognize the brand? This is News on a Tuesday, and today we do a bunch of different things that we have to talk about. Why? Because if it wasn't News on the Tues, it wouldn't be important, right? There are always things to discuss, but we do that here. Well, here's my question to you. How much would you pay for a license? How much would you pay up front to be able to acquire a license? Driver's license, fishing license, gun license, if you will, license to sew, license to whatever. Well, I've had a lot of time to think about this over the last few days. We're going to talk about it right now. So Lego, as of a few days ago, is partnering with Epic Games. If you don't know who Epic Games is, they are the company that produces and continues to manage Fortnite, the online multiplayer game, the battle royale type game. Lego has partnered with them. Well, they're investing. Obviously, they're hoping for gains at some point in time. $1 billion is what they have invested in Epic Games. What? Again, what? So this was over a year ago. Will Reed and I had this discussion, and I'm pretty sure it was on the episode. And I had discussed about Lego because we were talking about Overwatch, right? Lego did the Overwatch thing, and the Overwatch thing didn't do very well. The sets went on clearance pretty darn quickly. And I asked Will, what about the not the Overwatch, the Fortnite, the Epic Games? What about the Fortnite? What do you think about that? I mean, we're talking about games that are super duper important to the community of online gamers, to the people that love playing video games and such. Where does this go? Honestly, where does this go? And he kind of was like, yeah, I don't really see it going that way. Maybe way down the line. Well, way down the line is now. It's now 2022, and Lego and Epic were like, it's like a perfect marriage is what they're pretending it to be. Now, here's my thing, all right? Those of you that may play Fortnite, like myself, those of you that may have children that play Fortnite, like my child and, well, it's what we do. We have some fun playing Fortnite. You're walking into uncharted territory. They've done sports themes. They've done nonfiction themes. They've done fictional themes. They've done all kinds of popular movies that are out there, Spider-Man, and you just name it. They've done it. They've done sports champions and everything else. I honestly don't know how Lego fits into this. I really, really don't. So I'm going to read you this statement that is coming from the Epic Games /Kirkby /Sony to give you a little bit of an idea. Today, Epic Games announced a $2 billion round of funding to advance the company's vision to build the metaverse and support its continued growth. This round includes investments from existing investor Sony Group, as well as Kirkby, the family-owned holding and investment company behind the Lego Group, with each party investing $1 billion respectively. All three companies highly value both creators and players and aim to create new social entertainment exploring the connection between digital and physical worlds. Epic continues to have only a single class of common stock outstanding and remains controlled by its CEO and founder, Tim Sweeney. As a creative, this is quote, by the way, as a creative entertainment company, we are thrilled to invest in Epic to deepen our relationship in the metaverse field, a space where creators and users share their time. It was the chairman and president and CEO of the Sony Group Corporation. Quote, we are also confident that Epic's expertise, including their powerful game engine, combined with Sony technologies, will accelerate our various efforts, such as the development of new digital fan experiences in sports and our virtual production initiatives, end quote. I honestly don't know what that means. That honestly seems like a bunch of, it sounds great, Bob, but what about next? It just doesn't seem to work. So moving along here, end quote, Epic Games is known for building playful and creative experiences and empowering creators large and small, said Soren Thorup Sorensen, CEO of Kirkby. A proportion of our investments is focused on trends we believe will impact the future that we and our children will live in. This investment will accelerate our engagement in the world of digital play, and we are pleased to be investing in Epic Games to support our continued growth journey with a long-term focus toward the future metaverse. Okay, that's a thing. There's a whole lot of words. We're talking about metaverse. We're talking about promotion of games and stuff like that. Okay, great, awesome. Where are we going? Where in the hell are we going? Seriously, where is this going? And this is not me just being the antagonist here. Where is this going? What is this going to look like? And here's why I say that. And I'll get to the end of the statement here in a moment. Lego does not have a good track record with technology. They're batting like 0.051. They're batting horribly. To add an American baseball analogy to it, they're batting horribly. Their PK percentage, which is penalty kick, has to be below 5%. Has to be. What are you doing? So the end of the press releaser here says, quote, as we reimagine the future of entertainment and play, we need partners who share our vision. We have found, all right, this in our partnership with Sony and Kirkby, said Tim Sweeney, the CEO and founder of Epic Games. This investment will accelerate our work to build the metaverse and create spaces where players can have fun with friends, brands can build creative and immersive experiences, and creators can build a community and thrive, end quote. The end of the press release says Epic's post-money equity valuation is $31.5 billion. The closing of the investment in this subject is customary closing conditions, including regulatory approvals. Here's my honest opinion. I honestly think unless you are doing minifigs of multiple themes in Fortnite, Lego is failing. You want people to recognize the brand, it's there. You need to do it. Sony aside, screw Sony. Move Sony along. Sony is literally doing one thing. They are putting their hand in the honey jar and cupping it and just waiting for whatever falls before they pull it out. That's what Sony is doing. Epic Games is going to do some work. If Lego is smart, and I don't know what Kirkby is, but if Epic is, if Lego is smart, they're saying we want classic space, we want castle, we want this, we want these themes as characters in Fortnite that can be purchased. Maybe more modern, maybe classic as well. Myself, I'm 38. You throw a classic space out there, I'm buying it. Even though it's not my big thing. Castle, I'm buying it. You throw out Nexo Knights, I'm buying it. All right. Lego would be stupid not to do those type of things and just constantly throw different minifigs up there. And I don't mean like every day or every week, but you do it in like 2 or 3 week increments. You're like, you know what? We're going to throw classic space Benny out there. Here he is. We're going to throw out classic police officer. Here he is. There are so many different things that they can do. I honestly don't know what the thought process is behind this, but man, if you really want your money, it's there. You don't need to create your own platform. You need to be like, Epic, look, we can bring you this much revenue. I want this much on the back end. I don't know that. I don't have those figures. And Lego's not going to release that kind of stuff. It's not what big companies do. But you can't tell me for 1 second that Lego isn't saying, oh, we're making all kinds of money on the back end. Absolutely they are. Full stop. They are making a crap ton of money on the back end. You can't tell me they aren't. Well, I could probably talk about this for an hour, but we got to move along. And Lego Build Together. You guys remember when I talked about that before? If you don't, go ahead and go back and listen to that episode. Lego Build Together. They are adding 16 new sets to the platform. I'm going to run them down real quick. So listen very closely or hit the backwards button and listen to it back as many times as you so choose. The Lego City Police Chase at the Bank. The Lego City Hospital, which we have a review and a few other things coming here in the next week. The Lego City Lunar Research Base, we've already done. The Lego City Fire Station. The Lego City Police Station. The Lego City School Day. Monkey Kids Galactic Explorer. Nezha's Firing, we discussed. Evil Macaques Mech, we discussed. Chang'e Moon Cake Factory, we discussed. Aurora, Merida, and Tiana's Enchanted Creations. No idea where that's coming from. That seems like a Disney thing to me. It says Enchanted. The Friendship Treehouse, that sounds like Friends. The Canal Houseboat. The Jay and Nia's Race Car Evo. We have done... Did we do that one? I believe we did that one. The Bat Cave, the Riddler Face Off, and Hoth ATST. Those are the current sets that are going to be available to you to continue along with the Build Together experience. You might say, you know what? It's not for me, man. I'm just really not that into it. But you honestly, you could be. You could be and you ain't got a clue, right? Another thing that I want to hit you up with real quick is there are new wearables that are currently available in the Lego VIP Rewards Center. If you are somebody that enjoys hats, you have a classic space hat that is a blue hat base. You have a yellow hat base that has a minifig with its tongue sticking out, and you have an orange hat base with the octane symbol on it. If it is something you are so interested in, you can currently check it out right now. Adult-sized hats are currently at 2,400 points. Kids at 1,600 points. You need to go check out your reward center and decide, A, is it worth it? And B, do you really love it? Personally, I'm all over it. I think it's cool. Somebody that shaves their head, I'm like... Dude, when it's sunny, and it is sunny in Texas, majority of the year, I am full in on this one. Moving along here, let's talk about Lego and their Star Wars franchise. Lego and Star Wars have currently released their new Saga from their video game franchise. It's still hard to believe that Lego has a video game franchise, but... they do. The Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga is currently available. You can check it out all over the place. And here's the thing. I looked at a few different sites. I looked at like 4 or 5 different sites. The selling power on this game is through the roof. It is selling like hotcakes, to take a really bad kind of American proverb attached to McDonald's. It is selling insanely in a very, very good way. It's just constantly blowing off shelves. It's constantly blowing off internet. It just works. And you have Lego mixed with Star Wars. That's one thing. You have Lego mixed with Star Wars mixed with video games. That's another thing. You have Lego mixed with video games. That's another thing. So you're talking about 3 different ways to entrap your audience and get them involved and enjoy and have fun in a video game that they may or may not have liked. It just works. It absolutely works. And I'm so glad that Lego is continuing to do what they do. So with that in mind, we do have some things coming up here in the week. Make sure you stay tuned because they are exclusives and you won't want to miss them. I do promise you that. Plus, there are many other important things that are coming throughout the month and the early part of next month. So until we meet again, I'm your Minifigure host, Matt. Let's bet on it.